I noticed that when Ann Marie was doing her presentation, some of you were laughing at what she was doing. That is nothing compared to the way that young kids react when they try this for the first time. You see them sitting down and they've got a frown on their face because they're faced with something which is very new and they've never tried it before and it looks slightly weird. And we say this is a 3D mouse and they go, and then they try it. They feel the force feedback, they get the kinesthetic, the physical sense of the object, and their face changes into a broad grin almost every time. They love it. In 2014, starting on the 1st of March and lasting for 8 weeks, here in East London is going to be the world's greatest festival of future technology. It's called TechnoPop. The techno bit is fairly obvious. Pop, because it's going to be a pop-up exhibition. And it is going to pop up between Westfield in Stratford and the Olympic Park. And it's going to coincide with the reopening of the Queen Elizabeth II Park around the Olympic Stadium, which was closed for the major part since the Olympics. It's going to last 8 weeks. The plan is to get 400,000 kids, teachers and parents and anybody else who's interested in and finding out about what the future is going to be like in terms of technology. Because of our involvement with 3D design and 3D printing, we've been asked to curate the 3D zone. And that is proving really exciting. I'll just tell you about one aspect of it that I'm trying to set up at the moment. I want there to be, during week 2, and week 2 is especially around girls and getting more girls interested in technology, we want to have a 3D printed fashion catwalk. I'm going to try and get Condé Nast or Vogue to help us to set this up. I want to have some of their high rollers sitting in the audience. I want to have kids and anybody else who's interested seeing this, and it's going to be 3D printed clothes, it's going to be intelligent fabrics, so clothes with electronics embedded, and if I can find some really funky new textiles or fabrics, I'm going to include those as well. So that's just one idea of what is going to happen there. There are going to be opportunities for speakers. We've got a 250 person auditorium. There are going to be little pods for classroom activities so that companies or individuals can take a class of kids for half an hour or a whole day. And what we want is the kids to be doing things, making things, designing things, and coming out with something, which is perhaps where 3D printing comes in. So we want it to be really exciting and really something really inspirational for them. If you want any further information about it, I'll give that information to Eva and she'll circulate it, and then if you want to perhaps partake, if you want to teach, if you want to do some continuous professional development for teachers, if you want to speak, if you want to exhibit, if you want to do anything else, come and talk to me because we'd love to have you there. Right, so coming back to the core of